Good, what's good? YouTube family, what's good? If you're watching this video on Instagram, you can catch the complete video on YouTube, okay? What's good, fellas? What's good, ladies? It's Lee for Lee Fitness, Spirituality, Tarot, and Astrology, and this is the part 2 of why relationships do not work, okay? I want to ask a real deep question, okay? Why does everybody feel the need to be attached to somebody? This is what we need to ask ourselves, because when I do these birth natal charts and when I just see how people interact, okay, we don't really understand what the word relationships mean, okay? We're going to break this word down into two pieces. Relation, ship, relation, related, just like a cousin, just like a sister, okay? When you talk about a relationship, that means you guys are related to each other, okay? Related, all right? The problem comes in with this. A relationship must manifest other things other than love. It has to, okay? And we do not manifest nothing out of a relationship but love, or what we perceive to be love. It's not love. It's basically just a physical attraction that lasts for years and years and years and years. And this is how I'm going to break it down. When most people are in a relationship, after they've established the physical and the emotional bond, because there's never a mental bond, ever, okay? Because if there was a mental bond, they would understand that within that relationship, there must be a plan of action to make it stay like this. If there's no plan of action, if the only plan is we're together and we're going to work, okay, every day, and that's it, and stay together, the relationship will start going like this every time. And the reason being is because there's nothing being manifested to keep it together but togetherness and physical encounters, okay? You must have a plan of manifestation within the relationship, okay? You just can't have love. And we keep thinking we can just have love. We can just have love. You're going to go to work for 20 years. I'm going to go to work for 20 years. We're going to pay bills and have a house and a car and kids. You cannot. That is a very difficult relationship. A relationship has to be rebooted every 2 or 3 years for it to stay like this. There has to be manifestations, okay? Levels of success in other areas to keep two parties happy. And we don't do that. Look at any relationship that you know and tell me what's manifesting other than the physical part. Nothing. There's nothing manifesting within the physical part of the relationship. So what kind of relationship is it? You've been with somebody 10, 15 years. Y'all been working, all of that. Nobody owns a business. No one has done anything since y'all met. Y'all are two exactly the same people after 10, 15, 20 years. You're going to tell me that that's going to last? That's not going to last. And most of them that do last, they're just lasting because of codependency. Someone's comfortable, someone doesn't like change, or someone's depending on somebody to stay on top. Either way, it doesn't matter. A relationship must manifest things within love, or it will not work. There's no plan of action. There's nobody saying, okay, babe, we're going to get together. We're going to get married. This is what we're going to do. And we're going to travel together. We're going to build this. There's none of that talk. It's just, I love him. He loves me. And we're together. This is toxic, repeating pattern behaviors, generational curses. There's some people out there who don't even feel validated unless they attach themselves to somebody. And that's the number one relationship that you need to have, is the one with yourself. You don't even have that relationship, but you want to have a relationship with someone else. How can you have a relationship with someone else and you absolutely have no relationship with yourself at all? You don't know anything about yourself. You know how many people tell me I know myself during these readings? I look at them and be like, well, if you knew yourself, why are you on the phone? Because you don't know yourself. You think you only know what you've done. That's not knowing yourself. Knowing what you've done and knowing your characteristics that you know is not knowing yourself. And we have to let this stuff go. We have to let it go. We have to reboot. What I'm telling y'all is the next 20 years, guys, if you're not changing, you're going to struggle. I'm just being real with it. Relationships take on a new meaning now. They must manifest successes in other areas. Without those, you are going to have 10, 20 years of misery. Because we don't live in a practical time no more. We live in a logical time. Everything must be thought out and done with logic, not with passion and practicality, okay? We must understand manifestation keeps love. Love cannot keep itself. This is love. Remember what I told you. Everything has a polarity. You got love. You got hate. You got singleness. You got togetherness. Okay? Can't have one. You can't have one of nothing. You gotta have, there has to be a polarity. There's nothing you can have one of. You can't. The only single thing you can have is yourself. That's it. You cannot have nothing else single. Everything else is going to come with a polarity. Happiness, sadness. Short, tall. Doesn't matter. White, black. Okay? Doesn't matter. There's always a polarity. Okay? So we must understand relationships must manifest within love, or you don't have a relationship. What you have is two people who think they're in love with a physical attraction. That's it. It's just a physical attraction. There's nothing manifesting longevity. A relationship must manifest longevity. When you're in a relationship, it just does not say we're supposed to be together for a long time for no reason. You must manifest that longevity with other successes. Not just being together for 20 years, going to work, having sex, watching Netflix, going to dinner. It's not going to work. Period. Going forward for the rest of our lives anyway. We're not in a practical time anymore. The more practical you are, the harder it is going to be for you in a relationship going forward. I'm telling you guys, you have to be open. You have to change what you used to do. Okay? So guys, it's Lee for Lee Fitness, Spirituality, Tarot, and Astrology. Birth, natal charts are free. Multiple charts are a service. All my information, pricing, everything is in the video. One love.